At the start of the 13th century BC, at the ancient land of Canaan, the Israelites were all pumped up and ready to conquer the promised land. They had a new leader named Joshua who was trying his best to fill Moses' sandals, literally and figuratively. As they approached the city of Jericho, they couldn't help but be impressed by its massive walls. These walls were so thick and tall that even the best ancient engineers were probably scratching their heads, wondering if Jericho city planners had a little too much fun with their Legos. So Joshua was a bit anxious, but he remembered God's promise. "Fear not, for I shall deliver Jericho into your hands." So with newfound courage, Joshua gathered the Israelites and said, "Listen up everyone, here's the plan. We're gonna walk around the city once a day for 6 days, a casual stroll, nothing too threatening." The Israelites, being the obedient bunch they were, followed Joshua's orders. So every day for 6 days they put on their walking shoes and took a leisure walk around Jericho, trying not to whistle too much. As they passed the city guards, the Jericho inhabitants probably thought they were just taking part in some ancient version of walking marathon. Now, the Jericho folks might have chuckled at the Israelites' peculiar behavior, but they weren't laughing on the seventh day. That's when things got really interesting. Joshua declared, "Today we walk around the city 7 times, and hey, bring those trumpets. We're gonna make some noise." So the Israelites donned their snazziest walking outfits, to impress the enemy. And with the 7 priests leading the way, they circled Jericho 7 times. The trumpets were blaring and the Israelites were starting to feel like a rowdy marching band that got lost on their way to a festival. Finally, as they completed the 7th lap, Joshua gave the signal. The Israelites let out a mighty cheer and something unbelievable happened. The walls of Jericho came tumbling down just like a stack of dominoes. The Israelites rushed into the city with victorious whoops and cheers, and the Jericho guards were left scratching their heads, wondering if they should have invested in stronger bricks or hired a better contractor. With God on their side and some seriously questionable engineering, the Israelites triumphed over Jericho. They celebrated their victory, but you can bet they avoided any future walking contests with other cities. They didn't want to be known as the trippers of Canaan. And that, my friends, is how the Israelites conquered Jericho, with a little help from their trusty sandals, trumpets, and a whole lot of marching. The moral of the story: sometimes the most unusual strategies lead to the most fantastic results, and never underestimate the power of a good walking exercise.